Hello, 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 and welcome to the second episode of Ship Battles. I'm your time captain, Evan, here on JRPG Historia Future Perfect, joined as always by Space Quartermaster Ryan.
Always a pleasure to be here, Stephen Fry.
And, what?
That was an IQ reference. QI reference,
QI.
not IQ. There we go. I'm out of it. I'm sorry.
Are you drunk again?
No, but I did have like 4 beers like 10 hours ago.
But, yeah, that counts.
That's just a disgrace to QI. It's a good show.
I love QI.
It is a good show. Is sometimes by Virtual Stowaway Kyle Locke.
So, this ship battle might be interrupted. I wonder why.
Oh.
His mom calls. Vice, where are you?
Hold on, I can't tell, so wait. Here's the information. Here's the information we have. It's been interrupted. She doesn't seem to know what it is. Also, there's, like, constant blue, like, fog coming in.
No, that's just wind.
Oh. I guess I don't know how the wind looks in Sky's Arcadia world.
That is the wind. So, you don't know.
It's the yellow Giga!
What was that? Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Can we just move our fight to away from here? Hey, look, it's the dragon.
It's Zekrom.
I'm gonna stand by calling it a dragon.
Alright.
I mean, obviously it's not in reality, but what I'm saying is that
In your world.
it is.
Look, if it was a dragon, it would totally be a dragon. Whoa, that was a quick face change there. Is he riding in the Gigas?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy!
Yep.
Only me and my plucky moonstone cannon can defeat it now.
Now this one is, well, kind of, it's showing off that it is very fast, so a lot of times you are going to miss if you use normal cannons.
Oh, good. I mean, I don't use normal cannons,
Right.
so that's fine.
The other thing is this move right here. It'll do this to basically push you way far back.
Okay.
And it actually sometimes will prevent you from being able to use the S cannon.
Great.
And then using normal cannons won't work because you're too far away too.
Great.
So is Vigoro dead?
No.
No, of course he's not dead. We can't kill anybody in this game. We're fucking pirate Batman. That was
Next though.
that was an extremely funny cut. I know none of us were really paying that close attention, but he was like an action figure with his fist out in that expression, and then cut to a different angle and he was the same. It was extremely funny. And I'd encourage the viewer to go back and look at it closely.
I'm sure it was, Evan.
It was very funny.
I find it funnier if his clothes weren't so stupid.
Oh god, here we go again, motherfucker. You are gonna have like an aneurysm when you play Lightning Returns on this show.
That's right. I'm playing. Am I playing all the Final Fantasy 13s or just Lightning Returns?
You are more than welcome to play all the 13s.
Yeah, I don't know. I might want to play 13. Technically I should play Lightning Returns since I haven't beaten it, and I'd like to play all the games I haven't beaten on this show, because so I can say I've beaten them.
I thought you couldn't beat Lightning Returns. I thought you.
Well,
were like
yeah, but if I was at that point, there's probably more guides and stuff out. I couldn't beat it like days after release because it was too fucking bad and inscrutable. But now I'm sure it's pretty detailed what you have to do. And if I couldn't beat Lightning Returns, you sure as shit couldn't beat Lightning Returns.
Hey.
That's not because you're bad at video games. It's because I'm
Yes,
better at.
that's what you're saying.
It's because I'm better at these video games.
I'm gonna go beat Lightning Returns by the next week.
I haven't heard Matthew talking about that. Matthew's so rip-roaring to go on how he was going to review Lightning Returns. Where's he been? Maybe he couldn't beat it. And he hasn't told us.
Sounds like something Matthew would do.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Okay.
The pop filter, motherfucker.
Jeez.
Rock band using.
He has one now. Does have a pop filter now. I know because he has this.
Doesn't matter.
This microphone.
It's like at
I'm
that
wearing.
point, why don't you just try to like type up your term paper with a
Yeah.
Guitar Hero controller plugged in?
Why don't you just try to play like fucking Halo with a Guitar Hero controller? I've always wondered about that, playing like a normal ass game with a Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
it's
able to
not
work, would
easy.
it?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can do it, but it's just really.
Some of it would work. It would have to be a game that's playable with a D-pad and 4 buttons.
Yeah.
So, like, I bet I could play Peggle.
Like you could play, yeah, like some Peggle or a lot of the arcade games or something.
I don't know why I'd want to play. I could probably play Street Fighter if I really wanted to.
Yeah, I think I tried it once and I'm like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good.
That thing reminds me of the in Super Mario Sunshine, the Sand Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It's the best 3D Mario.
It's a JRPG.
No, it's not, sadly.
There's a hub, you talk to people in it. It's Japanese.
You level up your flood.
You level up your flood. Oh man, look at all those fucking S cannons.
Mm-hmm.
All 2.
Okay.
Is that 2 or 3?
2.
Then what's the middle thing again?
That's just I have a chance of hitting.
Right.
Oh,
Or like they're not gonna hit me or something.
It's a higher chance of you hitting them and doing more substantial damage.
gotcha. Like a critical thing.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay,
course.
here's what I'm gonna do. Guard.
Okay.
Guard.
All right.
Sacred. And
Okay.
then,
Feeling you.
just to be sure, gonna do that.
All right. All right.
Are you gonna have enough for a couple S cannons after that?
Not a couple.
Just one?
I'll have enough for one.
Well, it's a good thing you only use it once per round, so.
Oh, that makes sense. Probably shouldn't use Sacred the first one then if you were just gonna...
Well, no, it's because I want a buffer so he doesn't accidentally kill me.
No. Shouldn't Blue not be able to hurt Vice since he's like a blue rogue?
Yeah.
Isn't that how colors work in this universe?
That's totally how it works.
Man, this thing's weak as shit. 2,000 damage. Yeah, maybe come back when you can deal like 10,000 damage, then we can talk. Do you have a fucking moon cannon? No, you just have your blue lightning.
Suddenly he picks up a moon cannon.
Oh god! This is the
I
one
was
thing.
so wrong!
The one thing we were never prepared for.
Just turns into like a transformer and just all of a sudden out of the chest like.
So I saw Age of Extinction.
What
Yeah.
did you do?
I saw Age of Extinction.
Is that the Transformers movie?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you go see the new Transformers movie?
I didn't. I saw it.
Okay. That's
Wasn't good.
okay. No
I
shit.
wouldn't expect it to.
Telling me
No.
Marky Mark didn't pull that one out.
It was kind of sad too because there was a lot of like talented actors involved with that movie, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is just terrible.
Yeah.
This is all so bad.
Yeah.
You hear John
Alright.
DiMaggio does the voice of one of the Transformers.
He does that. He does a great voice. It's just terribly written. John
Wait, who
Goodman's
does?
another one of them.
John DiMaggio. Who is,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Goodman's in it.
John Goodman's in it?
Yeah, he's a Transformer.
He's a Transformer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
No, it's not. It's terrible. It's
Oh,
still a bad
I-
movie.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
see
no,
it.
no, I wouldn't see the movie, but
Oh god, but
John
John Goodman's
Goodman's
so
voice.
good.
I could see that. with his
I mean,
voice.
I would don't go pay money for it.
No,
yeah,
no, no.
no,
Just-
I'm not suggesting that. I just like John. I take the John Goodman I can get.
right.
Take the John Goodman with the John Badman.
Yeah. take the John Goodman, you take the John Badman.
Yeah, let's say, have you
together,
seen the
and then
movie
you have
Fallen?
Facts of Life.
No, Roseanne.
And then you have Roseanne.
No, I've not seen Fallen.
Oh, okay. He's John Badman in that.
But after that performance, they called him John Greatman.
Fallen is a very interesting movie.
So yeah, I did not spend money on seeing Transformers.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's good.
Okay,
Or
good.
Transformers 4. I felt okay with not seeing or not spending money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Knowing
just
how
have-
much it's made and having seen the other three, I paid my dues.
You paid your
Friend
dues.
dues.
Hey, you've
friend
seen
dues, so-
all of them?
I saw the other the other three in theaters.
Ugh, that did not take
Wow.
off enough. Buckle up, you guys.
Yep. In Creme.
Yeah. I saw the first three in theaters. I saw this one via the other means.
I
Mhm.
saw none of them in theaters.
And man, they're bad. They're bad.
Yeah, I saw the first one.
I saw the first one like on DVD or something, and I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
done.
I saw the first one in theaters.
Let me take Fall of Cybertron's dick out of my mouth while I say this. But after playing that game very recently
Uh-huh.
and seeing like a good Transformers story, it makes me real sad seeing that movie.
Right.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, there's always TMNT.
Always.
Oh,
Always.
that's gonna be such a bad movie.
I know.
Who cares?
Guys, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Michael Bay's last good movie was The Rock.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has always been fucking stupid.
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't even deny it's been stupid. I
Well, yeah.
liked the level of stupidity it brought.
Right.
This is gonna be just a low quality movie.
Oh, as opposed to The Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't
Fuck
you dare.
Those movies are abominations.
They are
In
fun
the best
in a-
way.
They're
Yes.
not. They're not. This is ridiculous. If you had seen Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when you were 6, you'd think it's an abomination in the best way too.
No.
Yes.
There's a difference.
No. There's no difference. There's no
There
difference.
is totally a difference.
No.
Because now I could go back and like laugh at the stupid costumes, and
Right.
all that stuff. You can't do that
So,
with Michael
To
Bay's
be
shit.
fair,
You can.
to be fair, the costume development for the first film, given the time period it was made, is really good.
It is. When was it made?
Let me go grab the movie real quick.
97 maybe?
No, it was
Oh.
made way earlier than that. Like a
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, that's probably the first time I saw it. is
Also,
97.
in like 20 years, you'll probably look back at the CG and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michael Bay version and be like, that looks so bad.
I do that now.
Right. What I'm saying is the same thing. If a sick...
No,
Yes.
Evan, I don't think you understand nostalgia.
I
'Cause-
do understand nostalgia.
No, because if I don't like it now, then I'm not gonna like it in the future.
Right. No,
It's all personal. I hate it, and I would never like it, and I would never like it in the under
1990.
1990? No, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. There were way better fucking costumes and puppetry by 1990. Like,
When did Neverending Story come out?
like 84.
Okay, there you go.
Dark Crystal looks better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And in terms of practical effects, like everything David Cronenberg did before 1990 looks better. His fucking exploding head and scanners, why didn't they use that tech, huh?
Oh god.
Practical effects are like the best thing to happen in movies.
Oh, I love
yeah,
practical
they're
effects.
great.
Have you guys actually seen Scanners?
Yes.
yes.
It's a terrible movie.
It's not.
It is horrible.
No, if you saw Scanners as a 6-year-old today,
I think they're...
I'm talking more about like just because back then the understanding of computer technology is just so laughably bad.
Sure, but that's not a fair standard by which to judge the movie. That's an actual just dated thing that they probably
Right.
couldn't help.
No,
I think it's a
yeah.
fine movie.
it's like calling 2001: A Space Odyssey a shit movie because it got it wrong.
What is Incremus?
Press
You
Y.
using Criminals.
4 turns, 2 turns.
Well, that's...
That's... Yeah, I'll just use this.
Yeah. That's a... You're losing out when you use increments.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you would gain 1 slot that you could use, but...
God damn it, I keep doing this wrong. Oh, I don't have enough for a fucking S cannon. Okay, then never mind. I just got to ignore that and persevere. Sacred.
So yeah, don't use Increm
Sacred.
since it's only gonna be 2 turns.
Guard. Sacrus. Okay.
Have you guys seen what was it? There was a TMNT movie, animated movie that they made. I think it was called TMNT Generations or something.
Okay, so not just TMNT, the animated one that came out a couple of years ago.
Right. No, it's the not the newest animated series, I don't think.
Okay.
The one right before that,
Okay.
I think. But it's about a story where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from that version run into the 1989 animated series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because of a whatever dimensional gap or something like that, or dimensional tear. And basically the whole plot is that Shredder from the new TMNT wants to destroy all the turtles in all dimensions, but in order to do that he needs to find the original turtles, which are the graphic novel version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds great.
So you
Apparently
so
the
you have-
graphic novel, like the original graphic novel,
Oh,
was
it's
like...
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's incredibly dark.
Yeah.
So it's like the new TMNT 89 animated series and the graphic novel Turtles all fight together against the 3 different Shredders from those worlds.
Sounds great.
If there's no pun about like Shredder, like shredding the fabrics of time and reality, then...
No,
There
but,
may have been.
but he does.
I don't remember.
He does do a solo from Freebird at the end of the movie.
But no, I mean, if you got like, I don't know, like hour or something, hour and a half to spare, it's not terrible. It's kind of a
I bet
nostalgia thing,
it
obviously.
I bet it actually is terrible.
Probably, but it's a nostalgia thing, obviously.
Sure. Obviously, nostalgia.
So if you have nostalgia for that movie, you should go watch that movie.
Obviously, if nostalgia can blind even the most virtuous of men.
Exactly.
Says the man who hates Ocarina of Time.
I don't hate Ocarina of Time.
What?
I don't hate.
What is this?
I don't hate Ocarina of Time. I just don't think. I think it's
A poor video game.
a remarkable step down from A Link to the Past. That's all. I don't think it's bad. I never said it's bad. I mean, yes, it does have pretty bad dungeon design. That's true.
Evan, clearly your nostalgia system just doesn't work.
It's
well,
because
the
I'm
game
a
came
person.
out before he was born.
I'm a
so.
That is true,
okay.
I guess.
I played Ocarina of Time while I was young. I had an N64. What I'm telling you is that I'm also able to separate what I... Hop on Pop isn't my favorite book. Just because I read Hop on Pop when I was 4. I'm a rational thinker, and I went back and I played Ocarina of Time, and I was like, yeah, most of these dungeons are pretty lame, and this open world is just a giant fucking field with nothing in it that I have to tediously
But you
run
can ride a
across.
horse.
Yeah, at like 5 or 6 hours into the game, for those first 5 or 6 hours, you're just running. You're just Kid Link running to like one of 4 different hub points at other ends of the map. It's bad. It's bad.
If it takes you 5 or 6 hours at this point to get to the horse, then you're playing that game wrong.
Yeah, you just not
Yeah,
doing it
okay,
right.
I'm sorry I don't know Ocarina of Time like the back of my
It's
hand.
like 2 hours in and out of
Yeah,
Kid Link in your
seriously.
blood.
90
That's-
minutes for the pros, I mean...
That's... God. Look,
I'm sure in your world, Evan, you're right.
no, my world is just one not blinded by feverish nostalgia. That's all that's going on in my world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to talk about Skyward Sword, that's a video game. Smart dungeon designs takes just about as much time as it should to get to each of the new dungeons.
And just because they hand you your rideable like mount in the beginning of the game, Evan loves it.
No, not in the beginning of the game. It takes a little bit.
That's
But
the
I
one.
mean,
Is that the one that has the like? It looks kind of like you just stand on this platform thing that's got spikes and it runs along the walls, or
what?
is that in Skyward Sword? How
No,
do you,
that's
it's
Twilight Princess.
That's Twilight Princess. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
No.
think so.
Skyward Sword is great. It's the best one.
You're talking about like
You
the
and Ego
item
Raptor
you
would
use with
disagree.
Yeah, I know.
Kyle, you were referencing the item that you use. That's like the spinning top.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, that's Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Twilight Princess is a bad game.
Yeah.
That's the worst 3D Zelda.
That's probably the worst Zelda.
Skyward Sword is
Bar
imaginative.
the first one.
It looks great. It makes good use of the Wii's limited visual capabilities, just as Wind Waker did for the GameCube. The combat is better than any other Zelda game, because it actually takes some amount of skill, and it's not just fucking Z targeting and then waiting until the dude attacks and attacking him back. And yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do tonight after we start after we do some recordings for season 2?
What?
I'm gonna hook up my Wii and sit down and play some more. Well, stand up and play some more Skyward Sword.
It's great. It takes a while to like get going, but I think everything in the beginning is like totally charming and fun. And
I think I'm just like at the end of the first dungeon.
Yeah. It's like everybody complains about how much Fee talks to you and how they keep telling you stuff about the items you pick up, and it's like they tell you the same stuff in Ocarina of Time. Where you get a bomb, you have to fucking open the chest, and then it has
That's
to
fair.
tell you
Doesn't
what
make
the
it better.
bomb is. I'm not saying it makes it better, and I'm not defending it as a good design decision. I am saying that the standard by which people criticize Skyward Sword is kind of hypocritical if they hold Ocarina of Time with reverence. Because the same problem is true of Ocarina of Time.
I feel like for me that problem is more pervasive in Skyward Sword from the limited amount that I've played. That was like one of the only problems I could find with the game.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's fine if you feel that. I'm just saying, like, literally the thing that people complained about, which is that when you get an item after starting the game back up, it tells you like the description about it is also true in Ocarina of Time. It also tells you what bombs are every time you find a chest with bombs in them. Like, right?
Also, like the health thing was pretty rough though.
In Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Every time you get low health, Fee's like, hey, you should heal.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that. But
well, that's just because
no longer just an annoying beep 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 beep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in there too.
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
So it's both of
That's
those.
a staple in the series.
Yeah.
Right.
Please. What, you think they'd abandon that?
Never know.
I know.
It
Oh
was-
shit!
It was.
Does my friend have my Wii? My neighbor might have my Wii. I mean, my friend might have my Wii.
It's just
That's
like.
gonna-
It's just. It was frustrating. The response to that game was frustrating because I felt like a lot of people were doing like well, what's your criticism of Skyward Sword? And it's like, well, it's just another Zelda game, and there's so many like tutorials, and it's like, well, that is true of the earlier games, even if it's a little exacerbated here.
But then
even
A Link Between Worlds came out, and everybody loved that.
Yeah, and even then, like, you probably spend at most, that game's like 40 hours long. I would surmise you spend maybe 15 minutes of that time having to deal with clicking through like Fee stuff. Like, that's not it's not unreasonable. I'm not saying it's great, they shouldn't have done it, but it's not a reason to dislike a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Very touchy around Skyward Sword because everybody gave it the fucking short end of the stick.
I'm very touchy around A Link Between Worlds because everybody loved that game so much, and I played it immediately after playing A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And it's just the same game.
Well, I mean, it's a lot worse.
Yeah.
It's like it looks worse, and the fucking item rental system is.
The music is worse.
The item rental system is just bad. Like
It's bogus. It's like you're taking the one like progression thing out of Zelda.
Yeah, like I don't understand why people want that so much. Like the idea of, oh, what we really want to shake up the Zelda formula is to be able to do the dungeons and everything. Increm, thank you. It's just like, what's the point? That's my take on it anyway, because it's like it kills any sense of like difficulty scaling and you can't like find those items in dungeons, which used to be a big deal. Now it's just like rent all of the items, and then if you die, you have to fucking warp back to rent them again. Like, what? I don't get it, you guys.
Also,
I
that
haven't
like
played
whole
any of them, so.
Yeah.
the whole
I've
flattening
never
against-
played a Zelda game, Kyle Lock.
Well, no, I've played Link to the Past and Ocarina
Okay.
and the original, and a little bit of Twilight Princess.
So you've
and
played
that's it.
Greatness and hot shit.
Did you just stop playing Twilight Princess when you realized that you already played it when you played Ocarina?
I have a friend of mine just gave it to me for a little while, and I played it, and I was like, that's okay.
Yeah.
And I gave it back to him.
Is it the Wii version or
It was the GameCube version.
the? Okay.
That's the version to get if you're gonna get it.
Better version. Don't have to do fucking Wiimote fishing. Yeah, Twilight Princess just isn't... Like, there's a whole bunch of shit at the start of Twilight Princess, too. It was just frustrating because it felt like they were making criticisms of Skyward Sword that have been true of the series for a while now. But it was like Skyward Sword was when everybody wised up.
Skyward Sword, at least like the intro is interesting.
Yeah, it sets up like there's an actual story in Skyward Sword that has
Twilight Princess, you're just herding cow things.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm taking a stand.
Now I really hope my Wii is here, but
Yeah,
I doubt it is.
it's
I don't
really
think
good.
It is.
And like the the Wii like tracking stuff isn't perfect, but it's very easy to realign. They baked it into the game, and it's just so much more engaging than any of the other combat in those games because you
The
actually
biggest
have
problem
to be like
I had
precise.
with that was with the flying, but I didn't do enough of it to get the hang of it either. So
Yeah, flying is pretty much fine. I even thought the swimming was pretty much fine, which was bizarre. Given,
swimming in Majora's Mask is great because you can turn into a Zora.
yeah, I have to play Majora's Mask.
I gotta say, that's the one. What do you guys? Well, if you haven't played it, I guess. it doesn't matter,
Majora's
but-
Mask, I played like a couple hours of it,
Okay.
and I respected it profoundly, but I also found it sort of like maybe a little too inscrutable when I played.
I was like, because obviously it's using the same engine as Ocarina of Time, but
yeah, I mean it's a much different game.
It is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, Ryan's big into it. So we did this thing this year where me and everybody on our podcast, we each gave each other one game that we had to complete by the end of the year.
right.
So
I
Ryan
remember that,
gave
yeah.
me Majora's Mask, which I need to do sometime. I'm thinking of doing it near Halloween because it's kind of a spooky game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really liked the premise of it. It was just that game doesn't like the game really doesn't explain anything to you
That
like-
was
oh, yeah.
great.
like
So
about
great.
the way you're supposed to do it, and I'm okay with that if it's done well, but the combination of that and also the constant timer ticking down and like
Right.
not knowing where I had to be to
Oh, it's so great.
it's pretty. It was not the most satisfying experience, but I'm also excited to give it another shot. Why aren't you dead?
It's down to a sliver again.
I hate it.
I love that game so much.
Hopefully you don't die.
It's so great.
Yeah, I get you like Majora's Mask.
It's
Play
the only Zelda game that I've 100%.
play Skyward Sword, then we'll talk. Is all I'm saying. I feel like soon.
I've already admitted that. Like I mean I love that game, but
Mhm.
a lot of my love for that game probably still comes from nostalgia.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's an invalid choice for your favorite. I think it's it's better than somebody just saying they love Ocarina of Time, when it's so clearly inferior to the others.
Right, it's just Majora's Mask was such like a great time and place thing because it was when I was old enough to be able to take those games where they don't hold you by the hand and like lead you, like Ocarina of Time, where you hit a switch, it shows you what door opens.
Yeah.
Like it was where I could like start problem solving on my own in like a bigger way,
Sure,
and
I understand that.
I played it first when I was 16. I was a little slower, so.
I
Oh.
played it first when I was I'm 12 right now, So
13.
when I
Oh,
was
no, 12.
no
that's right.
12, Kyle, play first.
Sorry,
one. Time warp.
Yeah.
Play first when I was not 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So I didn't have as much patience to to just figure it out as I would have if I had played it when I was like 5.
Yeah, I got that game right when it came out, I think, or shortly thereafter.
That's when you were like 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually am like Benjamin Buttoning, aging backwards. What? That came out in 01, I think?
Benjamin Button? No, that's like 2007.
Shut the fuck up. Majora's Mask came out in... It's the year after Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, say 90...
It'd be 99 if it's the year after.
Okay, so 2 years after, because it came out in 2000.
Yeah. I remember I had the Majora's Mask N64 cartridge that had the had the shifting. I forgot what they're called.
Hologram?
The
the
hologram cover. So you tilt the mask and it would
Yeah,
come
I
out
had that.
I
I had the gold cartridges for both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and the yellow Donkey Kong 64 cartridge,
had that. Yeah.
and the red Super Mario 64 one.
I don't have that. I had
I
a
believe I
gray
had the
one.
gold cartridge for Ocarina.
I have a gold NES Zelda.
What green
Yeah, me too.
cartridge did I have? I had a green cartridge too. I don't forget what game that was for.
Turok.
Did Legend of Zelda, the NES one, come out on any cartridge other than the gold?
Yeah, I think. Or wait, it's silver. It's not gold. I think.
No,
Yes.
it's gold.
It's gold?
Yeah.
Do I have a silver one then?
Both 1 and 2.
Huh.
Rayman 2. Rayman 2 was the
Rayman
green
2. Alright.
And then I had the like half gold, half silver Pokemon Stadium 2.
I had Pokemon Stadium. I played a lot of Pokemon Stadium. Or wait, did I play Pokemon Coliseum? Is that the same game?
Coliseum was the GameCube one.
Okay, no, then Stadium.
Stadium was the one where it was like just the battles.
Do they have the Mario Party mini games in it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I played.
Yeah, like the Chansey, like you have to catch the eggs.
Yeah. We won!
Yay, we beat him!
You got 2 Captain Stripes as well.
Awesome.
We're gonna drive this ship into your skull!
We're done talking about Zelda!
Surrender or die. Darn it, he surrendered.
I have been thinking about going back and trying to replay Skyward Sword.
We should do that together and then make a podcast.
God damn it! Stop trying to convince me to make podcasts. I'm on 4 podcasts already
I
in
know,
a daily video series.
My favorite thing is if I keep trying, then I just know you will.
I mean, I like podcasts.
Yeah. Have you thought of one for the fast food restaurant yet?
No, I think the drive-through is the best one I'd come up with.
Yeah, but that's so unoriginal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry, I just started to zone out thinking about names for a fast food podcast.
Dude, would.
Oh god.
I can't do that. I can't do that again. I did that for a whole podcast once and I couldn't think of it. What was the other one I came out? The Talker with cheese, like the Whopper. Yeah. The Armada is regrouping. Value isn't going to set itself back down the path of righteousness, buddy. It's time to burn bridges. Yeah, no, it's just a blue rock,
appreciate
buddy.
that.
Blue rock. Found
Nah.
another rock just like it. It's green.
See, look, he's gonna give it to Vice, and Vice is gonna be the successor.
It doesn't matter.
Fuck it. Tradition, pshaw. You already gave me this crown, so I'm kind of in the good.
That's great. Yeah, what happened to him?
I hate them. As is tradition.
Exiled.
Wow.
That's a little fucked, buddy.
You're the one
Jesus,
complaining nobody
Ica.
ever dies.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's... I want to do it of my own blade. I don't just want to, like, put them... I don't want to do it like The Sims and put them in a room without any doors until they shit themselves and starve to death. Like, with this...
This is why Evan hated Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. He wanted to do the killing himself.
Yeah, fuck
so.
that. I don't want to...
Okay, I'm sorry though. I gotta get back. That's the best part of The Sims.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
it's all you do. It's all
Is
you
the sitting around with 4 friends, each gets a sim, and then you each get, like, you lock them in the room with 1 item, and whoever lives the longest wins.
Yep. I once wondered, I had a concept for something that I don't think would actually be possible in The Sims,
Mm-hmm.
but I really wanted to do it. Maybe The Sims 4 would let me do it. But the idea was I wanted to move into a house. I wanted to spend like 2 hours, building relationships and stuff, and I wanted to invite everybody over for a dinner party.
Uh-huh.
And then I wanted to set the house on fire and leave and move into a new house next to it. And do it again. But I don't think
like
that's
have all
possible.
the people die.
Yeah, like remove the doors and have everybody
Right.
die in the house, and then just move next door and do it with and start over, get a new job, meet new people, and do it
You
again.
should do that and make a podcast about it.
Okay. The Sims heat up.
No, the something about like a neighborhood newsletter or something.
Yeah.
The Sims, it's getting hot in here. So
Yep,
take off
yep.
all your clothes.
I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off.
So yeah, I should get The Sims 4 just to see if I can do that. That would make me pretty happy.
And with all those
What if The Sims
dynamic
4 is
emotions.
Sims 4 is just Tamagotchi life with gay marriage.
Yes. I mean, The Sims has had gay marriage since the first one, I think, so...
Yeah.
That would, follow. Because,
I still
Sims
really
is
like
all
the
about
story of that.
social commentary.
That's probably my favorite like story in terms of those like that subject in games. It's
Which,
just the developers added in like they coded in gay marriage, thinking that like hoping nobody would catch them or thinking nobody would catch them kind of as a joke,
yeah,
and nobody did. So it just kind of became a thing for the series.
it's good.
So, yeah, so she's coming with us.
Oh my...
I don't know if you...
No, I've been paying attention.
Okay.
She's gonna die.
Let's
I
go
like
home.
just the cut. That's right, Enrique. Pat him on the head. Did you get a book on polarity or popularity?
Polarity.
Polarity.
How to
Now,
make friends and influence people.
so if we head
Kristen
back to
Chenoweth
Pirate
starts
Isle,
singing.
or
Yeah.
Crescent Isle right now, we can talk to Brabham, and he can fit our ship with the ability to go above and below the clouds.
Do we have to do that?
Yes.
Yes, Ryan. Well, guess what?
Span.
2,000 or 20,000 gold on that, and then we'll.
And here's a fun fact about once you're able to go above and below the clouds, if you go above the clouds, the random encounters stop,
Oh my god.
so you can fly freely.
Oh
Also, you
my-
enter the data stream.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
So yeah, no more random encounters.
That's
You just
amazing.
fly above the clouds.
Because I never need them. Do you want to join my crew?
Let's face it.
'Cause I've never felt underleveled in this game. Now I just don't have to deal with it.
There you go.
Oh.
I thought that'd make you happy.
You passed the ship guy, by the way.
No more
The
running.
ship guy?
Yeah, who you talked to, right?
What?
No, you just
No, it's over
go.
here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thanks for joining me, guys.
No problem.
It's been fun. JRPG Historia Future Perfect deactivates.
Popular.
Waka,
You're gonna-
ooh.
There.